Welcome back, everyone. Let's play HighFleet, episode number 5. Did I hit pause? No. Good. So we're just gonna do a quick overview of the situation here, as much to refresh my memory as yours. I've been playing a second game, continuing the second game that's gotten really far. So I've taken down 3 strike groups in that game. There's a lot of hope. There's a lot of hope in this for our series here. I'm not starting off with all the right ships. I think we have... I would love to have 5 carriers. Well, I'd love to have 5 carriers. I'd love to have at least 2 carriers. I think we're sitting on 0. So that's going to be a bit of a problem. Yeah, okay. Well, we're going to have to do some stuff. We got our work cut out for us. Let's put it that way. So, Tushan is apparently Fleet HQ. That star above a city means the Tarkon is there. Our Tarkon is far northeast of Oktog. Where was Oktog? Akkad? We might have... Oh. Northeast of Oktog. Well, it's got to be Ugarit. I mean, I think it has to be Ugarit, since we've already cleared the other couple of places. The hidden people, the enormous benefit that this grants us is the ability to replenish morale. Staying at any other city for long enough, and you get this dangerous and possibly a red flag identifying that you're there. So, yeah, we don't want that. Anyways, let's go ahead and use our other gladiator. I guess, man, my control... I've been playing with a lightning strategy for so long now that my control with anything but a lightning is not great. Not great. Okay, looks like we're picking up encryption stuff. Ooh, 4,000 money. Well, I really, really want the 4,000 money. It's like kind of a no-brainer for me. That scared me, but we're fine. What are we using on this? We're going to be using high explosive against this combo, but what? Our gladiators have the 130s? I can't remember. I managed to get 1 hit. Oh, we got a kill. We don't want to take any of those hits. Oh, that was beautiful. Start going. Ah, man, it was almost good. Just don't want to take too many hits. So far, so good. Wow, good. I don't think we took a single hit there because we have our little blaster things that protect us. I didn't even know about the Palash or whatever they're called. Didn't know about it the first time I did it. Oh my gosh, the D80s are real. Woo! If I'm not mistaken, doesn't the Gladiator come with AK-100s? And these can be just swapped out for D80s, I think, which would be fantastic. So we're going to get a D80. We're probably going to secure the fuel tank. Get ammunition. Getting ammunition is actually really good, I found out. We don't have any spare parts, so it would be nice to disassemble a hull, but that's not an option here. So we're going to be working on 3 rescues at the same time. And then, all the meanwhile, this is our Navarin, I think. Yeah, our Navarin. And we just have so much of the map that we haven't taken for our own yet. So, yeah, we need the D80s mainly because we need stuff to sell. Now, actually, we need the weapons mainly because we need stuff to sell. But the D80s are just fantastic, and I want to use them. Searching the crew cabins is mostly a benefit when you want to give gifts and stuff like that. That's not a huge thing for us. I think we still have our incense thing in the back pocket here. Okay, so we will do ammunition, then probably go crew protection and crew cabins. So we have 3 rescue missions going on. Let me refresh myself in the strike groups here. 3 hours ago, it was there. That's actually really good news. So one thing, we left some fuel in Kushan. Were we full on fuel? I think we were. We are probably going to fly back to Kushan at some point. We'll pick up that fuel. What I've noticed about the intel centers, and we can see it happening here, Intel 2, Intel 5, and Gilead, they replenish over time. So if you happen to just wait it out for a little bit, you can wait for the intel to come back up to 5, and then we can go over there and nab whatever intel. So I think, I can't remember if the Yars, I think the Yars actually has pretty good fuel efficiency. And this is, if you look at it on the menu, it says like how many tons of fuel is consumed per 1,000 kilometers. Oh yeah, the crew cabins, there's no way we're going to get to that in time, so we'll just search the captain's cabin at this point. Yeah, that's too low. We're not going to be able to get it. Let's just do that. Okay, you need a rescue order. We're just let's spend our entire time doing this. Crew cabin for valuables? No, I don't think so. I think we're going to try to do 1, 2, 3. Hopefully we can do all of these. Ammunition is not a huge deal, but mainly just to keep it from blowing up the fuel, which we do want. Oh, this is the one where we're going to try to do crew protection and then crew cabins. And I think that one is going to have enough time. Using my experience as a judgment. Lots of rescues. But it's all good. Those are good things to have. Intercepted enemy communications. Mentioned Tarkon. Ships northeast of city Gerat. Use caution when navigating area. Northeast of Gerat. Okay, yeah. I mean, those papers are like almost 100% of the time, in my opinion, useless. That's okay. And I think that we found a transport thing here, and the lightning got a little bit beat up, killing it, if I remember my cursing from the last episode. Oh, and it looks like we got spare parts. One of these did disassemble a hull. Well, that's convenient. Also convenient because it's gonna have to go repair the lightning. I see a 56 to the right. Oh my gosh, I see a 92 to the left. Which is gonna be challenging, but it's okay.
500 meters.
I just want to line it up as much as I can while we're above it, so that when we're falling in, it's kind of like it's like a no-brainer to get it right. That was 12 hit points, not good. I honestly think if I was to give the game designer any feedback, I think that the landings are just a little bit too harsh. But that's okay. A dozen colorful tents dot the sand along the edge of the city, surrounded by vehicles and scurrying servants, all signs of a visiting caravan. You decide to pay them a visit and ask them about current events. Caravan leader, a tall gaunt man, relays to you the grim news of recent days. Refugees are fleeing the great sea in droves, gracious Neon. They are without number, far too many. They offer gold and riches for a safe journey, but they bring misery without end. Too many of them are sick. All would die. Well, that's my redneck Saudi type person. It's about the worst impression when I realized that they were going for a Middle Eastern accent there instead. Well, who knows? I mean, I guess there might be a few rednecks who are, but yeah, this appears to be something based around Muslim religion. At least it uses Middle Eastern terminology, and since they're using Middle Eastern terminology in a religious way, that's the association I draw. Potentially that's a naive connection, but Ishfan's Caravans has had pyres burning for the 3rd day in a row. So many dead. These are the end times, Grand Noyon. So I would like to know more about the hidden cities. Hidden in a tent and away from prying eyes, the leader of the caravan discreetly tells you of a hidden city to the north of here. Fantastic. So there is not just one hidden city, and thank goodness, because we need to push our way. I don't know if I've shown you this. It is a very long way to our Kiva, our destination. Okay, this is a fuel storage area, so we're just going to max out the fuel. Shipworks, gonna need some repairs here. So I can tell my Lightning still has these AKs, which is not good. We only have this A220, which I'm never going to use, so I might as well just sell it now. Man, we are in pretty good financial situation though in this game. Much better than in my second game. And I think money is a difficult thing to balance. It's easy to run out of money and then just run out of fuel. Game over, man. Game over. I do like to check. Okay, that's 9 points off. I do like to check the bridge every time. Having the bridge at less than 100%, in my opinion, is completely unacceptable. Because it is the only part on your thing, well, officially the only part on your ship, or whatever these are called, that if it's destroyed, you lose. Your thing dies. So it sounds like a good idea to keep that thing pretty much at 100% all the time. We'll be getting some more fuel. We'll be doing some repairs. I think this, God help us, this Navarin's going to have to work a miracle in Enlil. And it probably only has the 57. I really hate the armament of the Navarin. It's not easy to get it to I mean, the Navarin's supposed to be, according to its description, even like really robust, and you can change it for anything, but those are all fancy words. Paused? Oh, rescue. Shoot. I think we need to do it this. Whoa, no. This one, what in tarnation? Alright, whatever. So we need the ammunition first because I don't think the fuel will last long enough. I think it'll work in this order. I'm hoping. Yeah, looks like it will. Alright, we gotta gild a dagger from this one, which is kind of actually not that interesting, but it's fine. The ship has definitely taken a few hits. 102, I don't think we'll fit in that 102, most regrettably. I see a 24 off to the left, but I don't know how big that one is, so I'm just going to go for this 19. Unless I see a bigger one on the way over. Nope. So try this 19. We are going to need some repairs. You have to initiate your burn significantly further ahead. The thing I like about the Gladiator, though, is that it's easier to come in slowly. It's pretty stable. Don't give me it. Yes! Finally! The 0 hit point loss to landing. Okay, so wow, we got a Skylark here, which is actually a great thing. I might even get that. Scarab. A Vashkod. Not the Mark II, just a normal Vashkod. Okay. Let me go to the shipyard and make some repairs here. And yeah, we have AK-100s. I would just so love, I'd be so tickled pink to swap these out for some 80s. So 130mm guns. That would make this thing, I mean, extremely, extremely tough. Armor down 12 points. That's low enough, I'll do it. Down 15 points here. That's also low enough, I'll do it. This one's only down 6 points, we'll leave that. This one's down 15, let's do that. That one's in the process of being repaired because it's like 30 points down. Yeah, I don't know, I really wish you could change the... I understand it now. The more I play this game, the more I understand the rationale behind... This one's really damaged. But it's getting repaired. Not fixing everything. That one's just 8 points damage though. It's man, I think a lot of these really do deserve to be fixed. 84 included. So we'll be doing a lot of fixing. That's 8.7 hours in repair here. That's alright. It'll give him time to get his, whatever, the morale back up to 10. It probably isn't that far. Oh, wow, it's actually morale of 6. Now we can always get our morale up at the hidden people. Remind myself as well, there's a hidden city far north of Ashkelon. That could mean so many things. Unfortunately, I mean, it could mean that the city is here. I really hate it when they're outside the width of the map, because I never find them. If it's here, that's understandable. Anyway, we'll wait for the repairs. We've got repairs. 0.4 on this one. It doesn't matter. Ugarit was just... we don't need to move this gladiator soon. Thankfully, we don't need to, because it would be... I mean, it's not going to happen anytime soon. Their repairs are going to last quite a long time. I think we're about to get into combat down here as well, but it's okay. It's one of the earlier ones, so we probably don't have to worry about it too much. Oh. We're getting one of those things. Alright, we have some crap. 16, 11, 29, 22. Well, it's just exactly as you'd think. $16, 11, 29. I'm just got very lucky. I actually remember those. 22. There we go. In 7 hours, average speed is 160. Course west. Cargo slaves. Please obtain liquid nitrogen. Well, this is a cargo carrier of some kind. Well, we know it's Pulsar. They are course west. Okay, they're leaving Osh and they're moving to Shinar. Unfortunately, there are strike groups around here that we can't just walk right by. I mean, that'd be bad. I don't know, I can't remember. Have we pulled a full alarm in this game yet? Do the strike groups even really know of our presence? That, I don't know. Oh, we cannot, okay. You're in the middle of a rescue, sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt. Alright, let's just unpause and keep going. Looks like I wish you could also zoom out a little bit further. Okay, that's this one. You're ready to land now. Okay, yeah, minigame. The fire minigame is out. 72, let's see how big we are compared to it. Because there is, like I said, an injection of random horizontal motion.
500 meters, 300 meters.
I think we can fit. It's the nice thing about the Gladiator is that she's so slow, her engines are so slow, that it helps you to land her. Lightning is just really hard to get quite right. Which is backwards. I think that maybe they have to have something about the weight of the vehicle. Oh, there's a Tarkon here. Okay, fantastic. And it is... oh my gosh, an Archangel. So, I don't know about the Archangel. I'd really like to solicit feedback from those of you who have played the game. Is the Archangel good? In my opinion, it's... I usually sell it. In the first place I am. We got one D80, so we're going to start swapping these out eventually. We can get planes here eventually. Oh, we got 6 nukes. 8 KH-15s. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, 7 KH-15Ps. Oh, this is fantastic. The only downside is we don't have barely any ships with which to launch this stuff. Now what I think I can do is get the... I probably could get this festival involved, I'd rather not. Anyways, let's play our Tarkon minigame. Archangel. Okay, still with me? Good. Yeah, sorry, let's go over to... I think that's what we want to do next. Let's go over to the Tarkon. You are surprised to see an odd group of people approaching you. At least a dozen men, well armed and clad in assault armor. Okay. Yemelyan Gulyov. The men's cuirasses and faces bear the marks of overly long military service, and yet their gold stars are polished to a shine, and the arms they bear, while scuffed, glisten with fresh grease. I think we get the strong impression that this person is a military force guy. Let's see. So, we have probably not faith. Glory to Gerat and welcome. I think we're going to have to... I don't like any of these options. I think we're going to go with greetings, my lord. They are pleased with your words. Okay. So, I guess when you say greetings, my lord, you're afraid of them? And he's not afraid of me. So there's like a fear balance. Who's afraid of who? Okay. Your Imperial Highness, permission to introduce myself. Yemelyan Gulyev. Colonel of the Airborne Forces. How'd you end up here? Colonel's eyes darken. He pauses, then lets out a bitter chuckle before he speaks. After His Majesty, your father, abandoned us all here. Oh boy. Neither I nor my men have had any further connection to the Airborne Forces. I'll be honest with you, Duke. I'm a Tarkon too, after all. You were abandoned here, I could say, or... I see, we're assaulting Kiva. Would you care to... let's ask him about this. The colonel turns away. You can't see his eyes, but you do see his face twitch as he winces and scowls. When he turns back to you, his voice is completely calm. 7 years ago, Duke. We expected you to arrive 7 years ago. His eyes soften. His lips move, showing a hint of a smile. But still, it brings me joy to hear my mother tongue again. Colonel, we're assaulting Kiva. Would you care to join us? Okay, so we cut through all the other crap. We picked up a fair number of gifts along the way. What would a gold elephant do? Gilded Dagger is going to make this guy so happy. Now, he's a Romani, man. So, definitely not the first one. Definitely the second one of the Great Destiny of the Romani Empire. Just obviously going to like that. We're off to a good start. We can do the Gilded Dagger if we don't like anything else. Of how Sayadi is a good friend and a fearsome foe. This, I think, is a fear thing. So I'm guessing... That's not good. Of the untold riches that wait the victor in Gerat. Is he going to care about wealth? I would say that the faith side of things is not going to be important to him. Gerat is not going to be important to him. Romani is, as we already know. I don't think... He's obviously not going to want... He's going to be very enthusiastic about the use of force. So I think we might use a Gilded Dagger here. But let's go with this one first. Okay, so he does like wealth. Loves it, in fact. Huh. Interesting. I saw this trick on... What's his name? Frostfor's playthrough. The one, of course, everyone's watching. And me too. You can actually use the same card more than once. Now, it does use up a turn, but it also keeps your... So, like, right now, we have a -1 for Gerat. I don't know what we've done, but we've spoken negatively about the Gerat people, and we're at a -1 for that. But we're actually at a 2 for the Romani people. I'd like to get faith up a little bit more. Okay, of the Romani Empire and how the Alames needed to survive. That sounds good to me. So if we want to do wealth, we can do wealth. But let me do this. So, oh, okay. So that's basically saying, screw the Alames. They need to come under the Romani Empire. Well, he really liked that, so we could say that again of how the wealth oppressed the Gerat and must be brought down. No, that is not what he wants to hear. We have 2 turns left, and we're almost where we want to be. We have the Gilded Dagger if all else fails. So which one did he really like? He really liked this one. So let's try this one again. Yes, quite right. Got us to 2 stars. Oh, even so you can reuse and it's not bad at all. The dangers of faith and the superstition it brings, or the importance. So I'm pretty sure that he's not a faithful guy. I mean, Is it worth banking? Look at it. We can lose 1 point and still get away with 2 stars. Or we could do the Gilded Dagger and, just be guaranteed that we're good. I'm not sure. I'm very confident that this will... I'm confident this is the correct choice, but... Do we want to do the Gilded Dagger and that one? I think so. Yeah, he greatly values force, so he's just in love with that. Good speech, +2. Give us the same choices. But the fact that this is no time for philanthropy. Is he a generous person, though? I don't know that, so I'm going to have to... Well, okay, of the Romani Empire and how the land seem to be it. So am I getting negative with the Gerats? Oh, crap. I don't want to say that anymore. I think I'm just going to end the talk here. So, will you join us? I will gladly join you. I want to meet the other Tarkons. Ah, good. There's one to the northwest. Fantastic. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. He's joined, so he's almost in love with us. His Archangel, however, I'm not so thrilled about. I just have this... And look, we can actually do something here. I think the Archangel is one of the ships that we have in the main menu. So if you ever want to experience what a ship is like, first of all, we can go take a look at it. There's the Gladiator. Here's the Archangel. It's bigger. It has these Mark II 180s, 180 millimeter twin cannons. There is a single cannon version of this, which I don't understand the purpose of. Since why would you ever want 2 cannons or 1 cannon when you can get 2? Anyways, okay. So what I can do is exit this. We can hit escape, and I could actually go back to the main menu. And we go to ship work. And this is how you can test out something if you're not sure if you're going to like it or not. Excuse me, let me make sure the mic is close enough. Okay, so here it is again. Let's just test it out. I can go down to 3 difficulty, small fight. I don't know why it gives... I just difficulty of 3. I just want to test it out. So, there's a left click, which is the enormous 180s. And there's also right click, which is missile defense. Oh, I forgot we had missiles. Let me just get those out of here. So it's fast enough to actually do some dodging, which is pretty cool. Pretty devastating when you do hit, but not super easy to hit. Oh my gosh, it's a fool. Oh my gosh, our accuracy is... Get that one in a bad spot. So we shouldn't be taking any hits from missiles because we have the ability to just right-click and get rid of them. Okay, that one's down. Okay, where is it? Just assume that would kill him, but yeah, I mean, we don't have to fight this battle. All I want to do is just, see how that one would work. It's pretty good, but this is the consumption meter I was talking about, 875 tons. We can go through the different options here. The one that is most efficient, to my knowledge, is the Skylark. 135, if I'm not mistaken. The Yars isn't too bad, though, if you need it to do some transport and pinch at 244. The Lightning is pretty good, 150 or so, I think. 170. How is the Navarin? 200s? 155. So the Navarin's actually really good for going around as well. Just barely better than the Skylark. I mean, just barely worse than the Skylark. Oops. So we can go around and just play with all the options here, but that's not what this... that was just to demonstrate. We'll go back into Whiskey. You can see, I don't know if you saw there, but the game below is at higher progress than this one. Okay, so that's the Archangel. I think we'll keep it for now, but it does sell for a nice pretty penny. The thing is, it's funny, because in this game, it's the only game I've ever played. This playthrough is the only playthrough I've ever had where money did not seem to be a concern. And I guess I'm just not playing correctly yet, because I'm sure it will. In fact, one thing I remember I need to start doing is picking up the right stuff. So what do we have? We have we don't have missiles. What is our thing right now? We have 480mm incendiary. We can get rid of that. I don't think we'll ever use that. I'd rather use proximity for like shooting down missiles and stuff. So let's just sell these. 200 a pop, it's good money. Eventually I want to sell all, like we're not going to use that, so we'll just sell it. 220mm, no, we don't even have it. What else do we have? We have 57mm incendiary, we're not going to use that. Okay, we have 100mm armor piercing, which we'll keep, and 100mm proximity fuse, which we'll keep. The main thing we're going to want is 130mm armor piercing, which we don't have here. So I think it's okay to use the proximity fuse on the 100mm, but we should be upgrading all of those eventually, at least, to have the 130mm stuff. And let's see, is there any options for buying it here? So look at this gun, it's just 6,000 a pop. One thing I really, and speaking of, there's the single barrel version of it. This one is, I think, a little bit more energy efficient. No, wait. Four to 3. Yeah, I think it is more energy efficient. 4 to 3 would be 2.4. No, it's exactly the same amount of energy. Never mind. Yeah, so I don't know what the advantage of using the Mark 1 is. Might just be a trap. Anyway, okay, so let's make some more progress. I'm just gonna leave these ships here for now. I don't know what to do with the Archangel. It's not dangerous for us to stay there any longer, so just give me time to think about it. We have a little bit of fuel, which definitely not enough for both of those to do anything. And then we have my Sevastopol sitting here just outside of the hidden people zone. Okay, so this one is the next one. We're going to have a big fight with the Navarin. This one is done and actually ready to go. Almost at top morale as well. Let me just check, because I should, the supplies. Yeah, here is the 180mm. That's not what I want. So I have all the things I want from a shell standpoint. I need 130mm. I mean, I've sold everything I want to sell. We don't have any extra baggage. What I'm really looking for are like bombs and stuff. I mean, we don't have a carrier yet, but eventually we absolutely have to have a carrier. It's the only way I've been so successful in my other game. But I have 3 carriers in that one, and it's a lot of fun. Just like Rule the Waves, man. Once you know the carriers are the way to go, you just use them. So if Ashkelon doesn't have anything else, then I think we'll just move on here. Do my usual trick and separate those guys eventually. Now the Navarin, I got rid of the 57mm. This is actually something where I think you could use 57mm incendiary. Would help with this battle actually quite a lot. Let's go down very quickly. Bomb's a perfect hit. And we can get some free shots off over here. Oh, that hit! No! No! Oh my gosh. Might have to redo this one. What's the morale on this one? Let's just redo it. Oh, okay, so we do not want to redo this one very often. It's actually kind of in a bad way. Oh, yeah. almost dead. Just kill it. Kill it. Got him. Okay. Woof. That was the tough part. These shells are so slow. We're just really waiting for him to burn to death, but we'll help him along as much as we can. Whew. There it is. That was good. I keep forgetting we have a ding-dong missile in there. I'll make sure I launch that next time. But at least we got some good use of those bombs. Captain's Cabin. This is a death trap, so we're not going to do that one. This is only worth 1,500. I think we're just going to go with secure the fuel tank, search crew cabins for valuables, disassemble the hull. We'll try to get the 4 white ones. And yeah, the blinking red. It's just going to take too much time to put the crew protection on. Okay, so we'll start with the fuel tanks. And like I said, we'll want to split these guys. Let me just do Skylark. Split off and land on your own. The Skylark. Wherever that Skylark was, where was it? We want to buy this. Wait, what? How long ago was this? 1 hour ago? In 7-hour average speed 160. Pulsar. I don't know why I didn't read that the first time. In 7 hours. He must be in Tushan in 7 hours. So I'm guessing the Tushan's like, what, 900 away or so? Didn't really do all the math on this, but we should have. Yeah, it's 85. So he says it's going to take him 7 hours going 150. That would actually be more than... that'd be 11. 7 hours? It says 7 hours? Yeah, average speed 160. It actually goes 156, so you can see that they're not exactly accurate on those reports. I mean, one of the things I'd really like to do, I need to get that Skylark, because we need the Elint. If it's here...
Turbines operational.
It's not here. Okay, that's merchant modules. Ah, here it is. Okay. We need it. Especially because we have money right now. Yes, Skylark, we'll hire you. Fantastic. Okay, good. So we're going to want you to send you to get fuel. Somewhere cheap, preferably. Yazid hasn't even been conquered yet. Okay, so the Gladiator, do you have enough range? You don't. But you will when I send a Skylark over. Okay. Now we're cooking. Cook more cash. So I'm going to get this group to fuel up completely. Which they already have. But then I'm going to have the Skylark come in and steal the fuel. And he has enough. Good. Okay. So now you, with whatever fuel is left over, you can just reload yourself. Good, you're fine. Perfect. All good here. Okay, so you're starting to rescue. Things are in motion for getting Yazid. And things are very much in motion for getting Cert. So I think we'll fight the battle at Cert, and then we'll call this video to a close, continue our rescue operations next time. There is some kind of bug where it doesn't zoom in correctly. Sometimes. Okay, so we're going to need to secure the ammunition. I think secure the ammunition has enough it could last if I wanted to search the crew cabins, but it's just going to give me like another gilded knife or whatever, and I have an elephant and a garrote something. So let's go with secure the ammunition and then disassemble the hull. Give me a fair chunk of change. Okay, here's the lightning. Courageous lightning. No, we don't need anything but high explosive for this, especially because these guys are on the ground. That was the challenging one, or the one I was not looking forward to fighting. This one, just a... well, it's a confirmed kill. Okay, good. So that's more experience for this lightning, which is... They are going to get up to level 8 eventually. It's going to happen. We'll start off with Royal Guard first, which is quite good. Okay. Survivors probably needs to happen first. I don't really care about $400 worth of, or credits, whatever, worth of bombs. That's not a big deal. If we do this, then we can do secure the ammunition, then fuel tanks, and then crew cabin probably. I think that's the order we're going to go with here. So we'll start with that. And that is where we will call this video to a close. So I'm having a lot of fun with this series still. I don't know if we're going to make it all the way to Kiva, because look how long it's taken us to capture this much, and you just multiply that by about 4, maybe 5, and you get to Kiva. I'm not intending to make this. Things are going to slow down later when it's real cat and mouse like carriers and all that. I don't intend to make this like a 30 episode series, so at some point we'll just get ourselves killed intentionally or have some fun, do some suicide mission stuff. I don't know. We'll have some fun with it, but I'm not expecting it to... I may even just call it to a premature close. Original plan was only 10 episodes, but I think we're going to go a little bit beyond that. Well, it's possible, at least. We'll see how things go. But I'm trying to... I would like to keep this under 20 episodes, even. So for now, thanks for watching. Catch you back for the next one. And until then, stay safe and take care.